Yo, OJ the Juice Man got locked up.
For real? For what?
He pulled a gun out,
He brandished. He didn't pistol whip police, man.
They said that. I said that. I'm sorry.
Right.
According to reports, OJ the Juice Man was arrested in Georgia following a highway incident. And this wasn't no regular traffic stop. Authorities are saying that the situation escalated to the point where OJ is now facing multiple felony charges, reportedly around 10. And here's where it gets serious. Police claim that during the encounter, OJ allegedly had a firearm involved. There are some accusations that he may have pointed it at a state trooper.
Oh, man.
Now listen, if that part...
I don't believe that.
Well, if he pointed a firearm at a state trooper, but
it'd be an entirely different headline. OJ the Juice Man blown away.
Son don't say that. Son.
Blown all over Highway 10 or wherever he was.
If it is true, that's major. We're not talking about a minor charge anymore. That's the type of allegation that can really change somebody's life. Reports also mention weapon charges, obstruction-related charges, and additional felonies tied to the incident. And apparently, this all went down on a highway in Georgia, which makes it even crazier. Now, here's where things get interesting. Because not everybody is just accepting the police version of the events.
Right.
There are already reports suggesting that witness accounts and possible alibis are being brought up, questioning exactly what happened. So it's not fully one-sided. Some people are saying the situation might not be exactly how it's being portrayed. There can be inconsistencies, and OJ's team may push back hard. And y'all know how this goes. We've seen this before. Initial reports come out one way, then more details start dropping, and things get complicated. So right now, it's still developing.
What motivates you to give back and be of service?
I come from being poor, gotta wear my sister's shoes, and then when my feet got bigger, now I can't wear her shit.
But let's be real for a second. This is not OJ the Juice Man's first run-in with the law.
Right, he always getting locked up. He just got locked up.
Allegedly.
He like jail.
Allegedly.
Jail is his favorite.
His career, he had multiple legal issues. Back in the day, he dealt with drug-related charges, gun-related situations, various arrests tied to street activity. And honestly, this kind of follows a pattern we've seen with a lot of rappers from that era. The late 2000s Atlanta scene, it was real. A lot of these artists weren't just rapping, they were living what they were talking about. OJ was one of those dudes who seemed to stay close to that lifestyle, even as his music career went up and down.
You know, me and Gucci growed up together from Mount Park to Sun Valley. Started out picking up cans, trying to make $1 back in the day. Gucci van with that rap fur, you know what I'm saying? I stayed in the street, did my thing. Then I came behind him, you know, we just been collabing on music ever since 2002, and it just been right.
Now we gotta talk about the Gucci Man connection, because you can't mention OJ the Juice Man without mentioning Gucci. Back then, Gucci Man was like the center of the trap universe, and OJ was part of that early circle. But over time, things shifted. Gucci went through his own legal issues, did time, came out different, more focused, more disciplined.
A clone.
Meanwhile, OJ's career...
That's when they cloned him?
He came out of clone.
That's when he came out of...
That's what they said. Allegedly.
Didn't evolve the same way. He never quite hit that next level mainstream success like some of Gucci's other affiliates.
You too hard. You gotta drop more juice. You too hard. Everybody wanna hear you.
Thank you.
You know that.
Buddy. You already know it, man.
I just want to tell you, Juice, I appreciate you, man, for everything. You always been there for me when I needed you. I just want to let you know.
Thank you, man. Come on, man. You know, we go back to picking up can, playing in the creek.
Yeah.
Knocking on doors to take your trash out for $2 or $1. I think we were splitting $1, but we were just trying to go to Tesco and buy some potato chips. And
people don't know that. We used to recycle cans and take them and get money from them and split it. I was 9, he was about 7.
And now, seeing something like this happen in 2026, it kind of makes you look back and say, damn, what could have been different? Let's not sugarcoat it. If these charges stick, OJ the Juice Man is in serious trouble. We're talking about multiple felonies, allegations involving a firearm, and potentially threatening law enforcement. That combination is not light. And depending on how the case plays out, he could be facing significant jail time or at very least a long legal battle. Now, the hip-hop community is definitely reacting. Some people are out here saying, free OJ. Others are saying, bro, at some point, you got to move smarter. And then...
That's how I feel. At some point, you got to, come on, man.
You got to grow up.
How long you been on? How long you... Call Gucci. Is money that bad? Well, it ain't even a money situation. So apparently, he just got caught up. You know what I mean? It would even make more sense. I'm not saying it would be correct, but it would make more sense if he was just down on his luck or whatever. Some niggas just can't stop doing stuff.
That's what it is,
If
man.
you got enough money to protect, get somebody to protect it. If you can't have a weapon, and particularly, and I don't believe the part about him pulling a gun on no police. There's no way you can convince me that.
Bigger conversation. How many times have we seen this story? Rappers get success, stays tied to the streets, and then ends up in legal trouble again. It's a cycle. It's one of those hard to break if you never fully separated from that environment.
Yeah.
You know, if people mention trap music, they gotta mention you as one of the pioneers of this shit.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly. And I don't want to toot my own horn and whatnot, but I feel like I did make a stain in the music for.
Yeah, people know you.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, and you came in with such a unique style
True.
that no
That's
one
true.
had ever.
That's true.
Exactly. True.
And I feel like a lot of people, they didn't know how to take that shit at first.
Nah, they didn't yet with the high pitch A's and shit. They're like, damn, they didn't come.
Yeah, and I ain't gonna say and tell you that OJ is one of my favorite artists, but you cannot deny nobody sound like him.
No, nobody sound like
Yeah,
him.
that's what hip hop is all about to me. Originality.
Yes, sir.
It's very important not to bite, and so many people just sound recycled.
But then it started getting me catching, and a few years down the line, they started really liking it. You know what I'm saying?
At the end of the day, this situation is still developing. We don't have every single detail yet, and OJ the Juice Man is innocent until proven guilty.
That's right, innocent till proven guilty. Even though he did something. He probably did something. I'm just saying, he the Juice Man.
I don't know, man.
Let me know what you think in the comments. Is OJ the Juice Man innocent?
Or did he do it and he brandish a weapon at the state troopers?
Oh man, we're failing as a people.
Coochie, balls, drugs, luxury vehicles. Coochie, balls, drugs, luxury vehicles. Coochie, balls, drugs, luxury vehicles. Violence, 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 violence. Coochie, balls, drugs, luxury vehicles. Coochie, balls, drugs, luxury vehicles. Coochie, balls, drugs, luxury vehicles. Violence, 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 violence.